It's time for another bump date.
Yeah.
You named it that, right? You coined it that?
I think someone in the comments did, and I just sort of stole it
Well,
from
we
them,
love the
but I
bump
like
dates.
it.
35 weeks, I'll show a little bump. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now.
Not a little
That means
bump.
you're pregnant.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah.
People were saying
Jesus
that my bump was
Christ.
really little in the last one, but it also depends on what you're wearing. Let me tell you, in
This is
some
a very
clothes,
flattering dress.
in some clothes, my bump looks huge. In some clothes, it looks tiny.
From this side, Jesus.
But it's an average bump. I mean, when I went into the doctor 2 days ago, I'm right around 35 weeks now. I'm 35 weeks. But when I went in there, she did all the measurements, and the baby's 5.7 pounds. That's right in the average. In fact, it's on the tail end of the high average. So it's not that small of a bump.
One time, so my friend had a kid and he said the child was at like the 6th percent, or probably like 20th percentile for body size, but the 90th percentile for head size.
Oh, the
so
head.
his wife was so pissed off. She's like, screw it.
But what's interesting about the baby's head is the plates on the top fold like this.
Yeah.
So it helps the baby go through the birth canal. So the baby's head is actually
Soft.
folding in.
Valuable.
Yeah, but it's actually plates that actually fold in like that.
Is that why they have a soft spot?
Yep.
Yeah, well, they have two soft spots, yeah.
Where?
But
on the top and then
one,
on the back?
Yeah, there's one back here and then there's one right over here, I
I don't
believe.
think mine ever got
Grace's
hard.
still is
Yeah,
soft.
pretty
If you feel
soft.
it, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's
But I
good,
just
it's
thought it was
convenient.
interesting
If
that
you
the
have to
plates
squeeze
can
through tight
actually
places.
move. So, when it goes through like the bones and like, I mean, it's bony down there too. It's not just like this perfect smooth birth canal.
Okay,
Okay,
No,
so
don't say that about you. You have the perfect birth canal.
I'm talking about all birth canals. Okay, so right now, according to my apps, she is the size of a pineapple or a honeydew lemon.
I hope she's not as spiky.
Spidey is a pineapple.
Yeah, I hope she's not as spiky.
Less sharp.
Scratching your
Right
back on
now.
the way out.
They say she's between 4.2 to 5.8 pounds. She's 5.7. So I guess I'm on the higher end.
Jesus, you're
But
a barrel baby.
no, the doctor said that I'm looking at a 7 to 8 pound baby. Okay?
Solid, that's great.
Yeah. And then also my uterus has grown 1,000 times its size.
What?
1,000 times its
How
size.
big does it start? How big is a uterus
This
to
big.
begin with?
It's like this.
I don't know what it's the size of a
1,000
pear,
times.
then it goes to a watermelon, I think.
It's
but
like this big.
1,000 times. And now it says that the uterus is up underneath my lungs. It's very comfortable. Very comfortable.
Oh shit, man.
And also
I'm picturing like a Gelson's earlier, like a Safeway bag, like a plastic bag they used to have.
Yeah.
And it's like all crumpled up, but then yours is now full of groceries.
Yeah, and her hearing is fully developed. She responds to high-pitched noises. This is all according to my app. If it's a boy, his testes have descended.
Good for him.
Mine didn't do that until I was 23.
Okay, and then it says here that she is, that she's pretty much fully developed. It's just now she's gonna plump up a little bit more before birth. So yeah, we're looking at, because in a couple weeks I'll be full term. So after that point,
in 2 weeks you'll be
at
full term?
37 weeks I will be full term, and if I had
gone
her
by so
right now, it'd be
fast,
okay. It's
Sam.
gone by really, really fast.
Yeah.
Now it's like that final stretch where you're
Yeah.
just getting.
Graduating
I've accomplished literally nothing since you've been pregnant, and now you're about to have a baby.
Go.
I just feel like it was honestly maybe 2 or 3 months ago that you told me over the phone that you were pregnant. Because I remember that moment very distinctly.
Yeah.
And it feels like it just happened, and now you're about to give birth.
Home stretch.
When you're sleeping at night, I had a friend who said when she was pregnant, when she would sleep, her and the baby would talk. Has that happened to you?
Interesting.
That she would have conversations with, and it could be because you're always thinking about being pregnant. Your subliminal when you dream comes to the forefront.
In her dreams?
But yeah, in her dream,
I had
she would talk.
gnarly dream, but it wasn't Sophie. So I had a dream that I gave birth. It wasn't Sophie, and it was a highly evolved tiny little child. And the tiny little child said to me, whispered to me.
Alien
The tiny little child said to me, and I loved the child, and I felt like it was Sophie, but it wasn't Sophie. But anyways, the child said, I wrote it down.
The treasure is buried at the end of the Pacific Coast Highway.
The child said, oh my God, it was so good. It was, the 17th of March.
Yeah.
Beware the Ides of March.
Put it
have
all
written
on
down.
red.
It was a few months ago, but the child was a little boy too. The child said something in the vein of, we're one with the We are one with the stars. We are all the same.
Yes, Moby song.
It was like this beautiful sentiment about like how we are all one at the end of the day. We're all made out of stardust, like basically.
A beautiful scene from The Omen is what I heard. It sounds like you're holding, but Damien.
No, and then they had like the number 18. We know for the 666.
No,
I know that was so bad.
No, and I wrote it down because it felt very like vivid, and I thought it was beautiful. But I haven't.
What if it said like never flush the toilet? Would you never flush the toilet?
I don't know about that. That's weird.
What's your biggest fear now, Sam? Like what keeps you up at night right now? Right now. I can talk right now.
I'm just trying to learn to. I have a really great doula, thank God. I feel really blessed that I'm able to hire her. But she's helping me deal with. I just want to like surrender to the birthing experience because I don't want to be so controlled over it. God forbid I have complications. I have a C-section, things that aren't ideal in my mind. I need to let that go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of been what my fear is. I don't want a C-section. I want to have a natural vaginal birth. And if those things go out the window, I need to let that go and be open to that. And so that's what I'm trying to work on. And then just surrendering to the pain too. So she's been helping me with a lot of different breathing techniques that you can do. I have a class tonight that we're taking that helps you go through all the different techniques that you can help to deal with the pain. Yeah.
Good, Grace.
And the nursery and everything is all set up.
The nursery's all set up. You'll get a little
sneak
peek because we had Kim Miles, she's a designer on HGTV. She's working with a show on Awestruck, which is a YouTube channel that came in and they did my nursery.
That's awesome.
So she's gonna come on the show next week and we're gonna talk a little bit about the nursery. She also did, I guess Philip DeFranco is expecting again. So she did his nursery, she did our nursery, and then she did some other people's nurseries, and she'll give a little sneak peek, but it's really, I love it. It's like I gave her some things that I wanted. She did ask, I said I wanted it more like organic and gender neutral, and I love animals, and then she kind of implemented all those things and then took it to a whole nother level. She did a great job.
You know how when like you experience something that becomes such a part of your life for a period of time, then it's over. Are you kind of after? I mean, you haven't given birth yet, but are you kind of not looking forward to it being over? Like, is it like kind of like?
Good question,
because it's been such a big part of your life.
That is a great question. I will miss some things about pregnancy. I'll miss feeling her all day long. I think that is the coolest experience ever, just to know that like my baby's
You'll
with
have
me.
plenty of reminders that she's still around.
I know, but to carry her is like the coolest thing ever. But I don't miss how uncomfortable my back is. I don't miss getting up like 6 times a night to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'll be getting up
6 times a night.
I will. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. It prepares you. It does. And then I kind of love like and I'll continue to learn, but I love like when we did the breastfeeding class, just learning like, wow, I had no idea that your breast milk changes per what the baby needs. Like the chemistry actually changes, and I'm sure you guys know this, but I didn't know that. I didn't know.
These people know.
I didn't know if my baby's not feeling well, that the chemistry in my milk will change.
They want like a little sweet treat, chocolate milk. It's amazing.
It's an
what
app
the human body
actually.
can do.
And you can adjust on the app.
It's incredible. So I'll miss learning like all those things about my body that I didn't know before, that I think is phenomenal. But I can't wait to meet her. So I just can't wait to meet her.
Also in the last year too,
I know.
like because again, I have a friend who was pregnant, and talking to her and her saying she was looking at pictures of her prior to the pregnancy, and then also envisioning that person she was prior to the pregnancy. Is there anything different about you now, Sam?
Oh my God, I can't believe you brought that up, because I was looking at a picture on our fridge. It was myself, my husband, my mom and dad when we were in Germany last year, which was literally almost a year ago today, because we went in May. And I was looking at that picture and I was like, whoa, I look so young there. Like I just felt like, I don't know. I just now my mind is all about what do I need to do for Sophie? What do I need to get ready for her? What do I need to do for me to be a better person for Sophie? And I think before, it was always about what does Sam need? What does Sam need? And so yeah, that has totally changed. It's crazy. Cool. Wow. So yeah, this could be my last baby update. I would imagine it is, unless I can squeeze one in right before I take maternity leave, which will be in a few weeks.
So you're gone for a week. You're having a baby, and then you're back at Pop on Monday.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Are you taking time off? How long do you do that?
I'll take. I think we have like a month off technically, like with our plan here, and then I'll probably, they say to take 40 days. Maybe I'll take more. I'll probably take a couple months off. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I will too. Just some support.
Pop goes
Honestly,
dark.
I think it's been an exhausting time for all of us. I think we'll all just take.
I pee in the middle of the night too.
Yeah.
I think it might be a prostate thing, but
how many times?
I'd say at least once a night.
Really? See, I never did before.
But you get up to pee when you're really?
Yeah, I think, but like not the night. Like I'll wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. I think because the cat's meowing.
Yeah, I have to
It's like being pregnant.
I have to go to the bathroom a lot in the night too, but I don't get up. I just
let it go.
You wear a diaper.
Let it
Depends.
go.
Can you imagine?
Just enough to know you're doing
a
it.
huge slobs.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
just enough to be awake enough to be voluntarily like, no, I will pee.
That's
in
funny.
The bed.
One thing I wanted to ask because I keep getting really great advice from the moms that write in after these updates is what'd you put in your hospital bag? So right now, the hospital bag you think will be a duffel bag, it's pretty much turned into a suitcase by now. Because every list I look at, it's like bring, like granny underwear, bring like pads, bring nipple cream, bring, sorry Grace.
Good morning everybody.
Bring like comfy, like you can even bring your own hospital gown. I'm gonna bring my own hospital gown. Like a comfy, soft hospital gown, not the ones that they reuse over and over and over and are coarse and that open up in the back when you're like squatting trying to give birth. So whatever you guys put in your hospital bag that you think is an absolute must have, please let me know because every list that I look at is a little bit different. The core essentials are there and then any other advice that you would have as well. And pain managing techniques. And I have nothing against an epidural. I don't. If I have to use an epidural, I'll use an epidural. But if any of you that did,
just listening to this.
Any of you, well, they say like, listen, think about it this way. This is what changes me about an epidural. Is they say that when you're giving birth. I mean, first of all, when you have an epidural, you're not going to be as mobile. I want to be mobile. You're going to be hooked up to an IV. I don't want to be hooked up to an IV. And you are monitored more. And I just wanted that free mobility to like squat and do my thing. You might have a catheter. I don't know if I want a catheter, but again, if you're in a lot of pain, I'm more than willing to be like, give me that epidural. But the main thing that made me think twice is the fact that when you're going through childbirth, you produce those major endorphins to help you with the pain. If you get the epidural, fine. You're not going to produce those endorphins. You don't need it. But then that affects the baby. The baby's heart rate goes up because they believe that the baby's going through pain, going through there. So then Sophie's not gonna have those endorphins. So that gets me emotional. So I think I would want to not have the epidural just so I can make sure that I'm producing those endorphins for her. But again, I've never gone through childbirth before and I'm okay to surrender. And if I need the epidural, I'll take the epidural.
Do you have a playlist?
I need to do a playlist, and then I wanted any techniques from the moms that helped you get through, because it's still, even with like walking into epidurals, they still painful. If you're induced, still painful. You still get the epidural. You're still going through so much pain. So any pain managing techniques, please let me know. And then I guess next time either we'll do one final update or it'll be my how'd the labor go?
Yeah, like
how'd the labor go?
Maybe we could get an update during labor.
Yeah.
I doubt, maybe.
Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Who knows? Depends how I'm feeling. But anyways, please share your thoughts, and I just thank all of you for all the support. And see you guys next time.